Hey everybody, I love you so much. Do you ever have that feeling when, gosh, I don't know, like the air feels thicker, but it's thick with like good vibes? It's probably just a really esoteric, hippie way of saying like, I'm having a good day. It just feels good, like the air feels good touching my skin, and I feel good, like my spatial relations, like how, I don't know, like maybe it's just my nervous system getting an upgrade. Things just feel good, and I feel like I'm feeling them more authentically, or something like that. Interesting stuff. Anyways, I'm holding this drink in my hand. Might as well show you. Really good. Hibiscus tea, fermented. Here, I'll read the ingredients. Filtered water, in parentheses, restructured, alkalized, mineralized, oxygenated, energized. Raw certified Rosas organic honey, and then raw certified organic hibiscus sabdarifa, and trace ionic minerals. Oh my god. So it's hibiscus, not even hibiscus tea, it's an hibiscus extract, I think. And then they ferment it in here with the honey and the minerals and good water. Super cool, right? Anyways, we're getting ready for, we're going to have a few people over here this weekend doing like a sort of property beautification process. We were going to do a full-on like permaculture work weekend retreat, but didn't have enough time to promote it.
Want to say hi, Elijah? You want to say hi? Come say hi. This is Elijah. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi. That's Elijah. She likes to look at the stars. Hey.
Okay, you want to eat. Anyways, I just remembered like, oh, I'm feeling good, I should make a video before we're too busy. Super stoked about this property. I should just do a video on the property soon. Like, look at this view. This is our front yard here. Getting this super dialed in. And then, oh my god, there's a squirrel playing. Oh, he just saw me. So now we're over here. And if you look right there, there's a squirrel playing on the string. Let's see how close we can get before I freak him out. He's just trying to like pull the string off that thing. Oh, I'm not getting close enough for sure. What are you doing up there, dude? How cool is that though? We're gonna clear this whole space right here is actually a stage. All this wood under here. And then we put a screen up there for projectors. And everyone hang out back there. We can like watch movies and do events out here. And then I just love this view. Like I love home. It's a big part of my astrology stuff apparently is like the home vibe. And I definitely am excited to have a home. I'm excited to get another one very soon, actually, a really awesome one that I'll share more with you guys about. But anyways, I don't know what to say in this video. Just wanted to say I love you, and what do I really want to say? I want to say that I'm determined to proving to every single human in the world that they are the tool that they need to succeed, that they are that missing piece. It's just having fully being you is what's going to get you through life with ease and grace. It's incredible how, like, for instance, I can only relate from my path, right? So I'm on this path. I've been studying things for years now. And the only thing that makes something that I've studied applicable to me or mean anything to me is because I give it meaning. Because I give it meaning. Because I give it meaning. Because I choose. I make a choice. I go, yes, that feels good, or that doesn't feel good, or ooh, I'll take that in and apply it, or oh no thanks, that's cool, but not for me. It always comes down to you. So know that You know, when you're given like some potent piece of information or some piece of healing or something to help you make more money or something to help you have a better relationship, any of these things, it's all those pieces of information are really, it's more like they're coming up to you and saying, hey, oh mighty one, will you accept me? And if you don't, that's okay. But it's like every piece of information is a invitation for you to either, well, not either, but just for you to give it a meaning. There's this quote, who says it? Shit, I'm gonna butcher it. I think it's Shakespeare, but he's like, or Socrates or something. It's totally different people, but he says something like, shit. It's like, good things don't happen, bad things don't happen. Things happen, and it's the mind that makes them good or bad. Something like that. I know the last line is like, it's the mind that makes it so. Anyways, Google it. But you guys know exactly, it's the meaning. Like right now, Elijah is down there being little sexy Elijah and rubbing up against my leg like she always does. And I choose to give it the meaning like, oh, she's just giving me love, how sweet. But someone else who's afraid of cats could give it the meaning like, oh my god, she's gonna bite me, she's gonna scratch me, I gotta get out, right? Same thing's happening, it's just Elijah being Elijah, her super horny, MDMA'd out self. But it's the person, you know, it's the meaning you're giving that moment. Every moment is medicine when you give it that meaning. I did a post on Facebook, said, make meaning your medicine. Make the meaning you give the moment your medicine. Make the meaning that you give the moment that you're experiencing, the meaning that you're going to give it. You're experiencing this moment. Here it is. It's either good or bad, preferred, unpreferred, smells good, smells bad, feels good, feels bad, supports you in growing, or is enabling you to not grow, right? What is the meaning? You get to make the meaning. Even if everyone around you says, the meaning of this is this, that is only real if you give what they say a certain meaning. Whether that meaning is, I'm going to believe what they say, right? The meaning you give the moment. And this is great for one, of course, helping you be empowered by disempowering moments. And it's only disempowering because you give it that meaning, but you know what I mean. But with this also, this is also medicine for mundane moments. The moment when you're just, those moments when you're like just sitting there or not doing anything or waiting or whatever, that could be the ripest healing moment of your life if you just gave it that meaning. And that reminds me of a quote from David Deida. He says, "This moment is only as open as you are willing to be." Only as open as you're willing to be. So, there you go. It's a great thing. Don't have to think about it too much. It's just like, of course, this moment's going to be, if you walk into a party, right? Let's say your friend invites you to a party. You don't know anybody there except for your friend, and they're off having fun with all their other friends. You don't know anybody there. That party could be the funnest freaking party in the world, even to you. Like, to your standards, so fun. But you could not have a fun time if the meaning you're giving that moment is that, like, oh God, I just don't know anybody here. This isn't going to work out. Look at how much fun they're, like, God, that looks so fun, but I don't know them, so, right? But if the meaning you go is, whoa, this party looks like it'll be really fun. I don't know anybody here. That can be really fun, too. There's two options. You can go and meet a bunch of people, or you can just do a bunch of crazy, stupid shit and nobody knows who you are, so you're good, right? But whatever, you know what I mean. The meaning you give the moment. The moment is only as open. The moment is only as available and only carries as much potential as your willingness will allow. And more importantly, not just your willingness, but more practically, your state of being in that moment. That's the main thing. If you guys have noticed, there's been like a shift in me and what I share and the information. Like I started doing YouTube videos talking about raw foods and veganism. I'm not a vegan now. I eat cooked food every single day. So that's changed. I also feel a billion times healthier, by the way. But what shifted was one simple line from my dear brother, Tony Robbins. He said this. He shared the secret to life. The secret to life is mastering your state of being. Mastering your state of being. Like right now, I can choose to be even happier than I am right now. Like I could, because I'm focusing, right? I'm focusing on this thing, so I'm just talking to you guys. But if I was focusing on, let's say I like sprained my ankles, focusing on healing my ankle, I could like change my energy to this energy of like a different energy, healing my ankle energy. Or if something's going down in the neighborhood and a cop shows up and he wants to like ask me if I saw anything, I can change my mood and be very clear and calm and centered and concise and like you can change all that. That's what I'm doing. You can change all that by your own will, instantaneously. And yes, it takes practice. So I'm encouraging you guys to practice. Some of you have mentioned when I talk about this whole like practicing your feelings thing or practicing your state of being, is that it's almost kind of fake, or that like it doesn't feel authentic. And I have to say, I understand where that's coming from, because obviously if something shitty happens to you, I'm not encouraging anyone to ignore shitty feelings. In fact, that's really a big part of it, to feel whatever you gotta feel as much as you gotta feel it. But it's being really clear on, sometimes, I've done this myself, I'll think I need to feel a negative feeling longer than I need to, or I'll think I need to feel a negative feeling for a certain amount of time, but I'll realize I didn't need to that long. And the reason I wanted it that long was because of some sort of like victim mentality or some fear-based thinking that made me think it was good, like I'm like punishing myself by feeling it long enough. You know what I mean? So what if you only need to feel negative emotions, like enough to where it's fine to what's the word? Like, if something shitty happens, that sucks. Like, feel it. Remember it. Don't ignore it. Feel it as much as you need to. Feel it, my mom died when I was 8, and I still feel like shit about that sometimes. And I allow myself to do it, and that's totally fine. So I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying, for everything that is progress and everything that is you living the best life you can possibly live, and being of service to the world and making an impact in the world and being part of the global community and just being here to do what we're here to do, which is fairly simple. We're just here to be and balance things out and have fun and grow food and have lots of sex and dance and party and sing and play with our friends. Sounds pretty good, right? So in light of that, I highly suggest you look into and study and practice your state of being. You can practice it. And it has to do with your focus. Where focus goes, energy flows. Where focus goes, energy flows. Where focus goes, what you're focusing on. Next time you are feeling super, super, super happy, pay attention to what you're focusing on. Because I guarantee, while you're feeling super, super happy and focusing on those things, there's a bunch of shitty aspects of your life that are still happening. But you're not feeling shitty about them because you're not focusing on them. Now, this doesn't mean ignoring them. It means using. So when you're in a shitty thing, you can focus on some good aspects of your life, like count your blessings sort of thing. And you can approach and figure out all that shitty stuff in a good mood. And you'll actually figure it out better. I do not handle stressful situations as I'm stressed, like while I'm being stressed. So what I usually do is I'm stressed, I'm like, shit, I'm really stressed. So I go off by myself and I do everything I can to clear it, to analyze it as much as I can, because that's what guys do. And then not to feel as much as I can, because I like to be balanced. And then I choose to be happy and then go back and handle whatever it was that made me stress. You can do that too. I got 15 minutes, so I gotta go. Love you guys.